Morning, welcome back to the channel. And this week I'm going to be testing out some new gadgets. Yes, just me. I'm hoping to explain to you everything about this new water purification system. So stick with me and I'll show you how to get some clean drinking water no matter where you are in the world. So first things first, let's get this unboxed. Now to find the instructions. I've done the first challenge, I've got the box open. So now I'm going to go and delve inside. It has a self-priming pump, can deliver 500 mils of drinking water a minute, and there are 2 different types of filter cartridge. Here we go. I have to say, it's very well packaged. It seems to have about the right amount of packaging, if you know what I mean. Sometimes you get way too much packaging, but this, considering it needs to be protected, seems to be about right. So let me carry on. Got everything unpacked, and so far it looks fairly straightforward. So the system itself, 2 tubes, instructions, 2 filters, some more tube, a cord, I don't still know what this bit of plastic does, and then a carry case to keep it all in, and I do like a carry case. So I'm going to read the instructions and then I'm going to see if I can put it all together. First of all, we've got the unit. I need to plug the pipes in. Blue in here, the white in here. That makes sense. This one, I need to find out where this one goes. And I need to get these in here. So let's go fast forward. Okay, this goes around the back, if you will. You just open that up, and that's where the inlet goes into. Technical term, inlet in here. I guess these are balls that filter out the big particles. Right, got a nice long hose here. So let's get him inserted. Nice long hose. So this end's ready to go into my water source. And then take the plastic off. Let's see if I can figure out which way they go in. Oh yeah, here it says RO and here it says hybrid, so even I can work out which way round they go. Please carefully check the arrow instructions. Install the filter element in the correct position. Press down firmly and then twist the filter element to the correct position. Oh! I've done it. Okay, top tip. So line up the little arrow on the cartridge with the unlock sign, push down firmly and then twist it across to the lock sign. There we go. Ooh, so there's my arrow, there's my unlocked sign, push and twist. I've done it. And now that shuts properly, so I know it's right. Next, this cable here, I've noticed that it comes with a really handy little Velcro strap to keep it in place. But he's gonna like that. If you let go of me, don't you let go, thinking all night, you just let go of me, 'cause I don't know if you want it or not. So now it's time to put the water filter to the test. Now before I put it to the test on some dirty water, I need to run it through for 10 minutes first, and that's just like when you get a normal water filter for a cartridge. You, like one of these, here's one I prepared earlier, when you change the filter, or the beads in this case, because we have a Fox water cartridge in our Brita, you fill it through with water twice, chuck it away, before then on the third time you then use the water for drinking. So it's the same principle as that. With this system, you run it through for 10 minutes just to kind of get the filters all clear and ready. So I'm going to do that first, and then I'm going to put it to the test. So I've got some washing up water here. So this we have washed up our breakfast things in. It's not particularly greasy or dirty. I'm going to add some more ingredients to make this water really, really dirty, so we can really put this water purifier to the test. Let's put this down into the grey water tank. So we'll let that run through, and then I'll empty out the grey water tank back into this bucket bowl, and then we'll go and mix it up with some other stuff that I can find around the house. Excuse me, a bit hungry still. So as it happens, there's quite a lot more in the grey tank than I thought, and I can tell you it's quite fragrant. It's still going. I'm overflowing somewhat, as you can see. Luckily it is going straight into the grate. Oh, ooh, that's grim. Ugh, let me show you. I've come into the kitchen because if I take this disgusting mess of water into the motorhome and spill it on the carpet, I'm not going to be very popular. So I brought it inside because we've got tiles on the floor in here, so it's easy to mop up if I spill it. Might have spilt it a little bit on the way in, but don't tell Ricky. So the first thing I'm going to do is just run the system for 10 minutes, get it set up, and then I'm going to put it to the test on this horrible great wastewater and see if you can drink it. Also, I've discovered what this is for. So this is for, let me turn you around, when you want to undo these, look, it fits on there. So I'm going to follow the instructions on the machine here. This actually says it needs 35 minutes on the first time, whereas the instruction manual looks like it says 10. So I'm going to give it its 35 minutes and see what happens. I've charged up the system already, so I've not got it attached to the main, so it should do it all on its own. So everything is now set up. I've got my pipe there for the inlet. I've got my 2 outlets. Here we go. So I should be pressing for 3 seconds to switch it on. Okay, and then we've got the run light. It's making some swishing noises, but I've just broken my very technical device for holding the pipes. So let's pop that back in. I'm going to get water everywhere here. It's going to tell me right off. Oh, it's making some funny noises. Oh, here it comes, look. There we go, look. Oh, look, it's very milky to start with. I guess that's flushing through. It's very quiet. So the good thing about this system is that it's not fixed inside your van. So if you are sort of off somewhere remote and you run out of water, you can just find a water source, a stream, something like that, and you can actually take the device with you, go down, get some water, and you can use the osmosis directly where you are, have fresh drinking water, or of course you can take the water source back to the van and then you can purify the water back in the van, but it is completely portable, so it's not something that you have just fixed into your van. We have a 20% subscriber discount, so if you go to the website below on the screen and enter code BEST20, you will get a 20% discount. So we've got the white for the drinking water and the blue for domestic water for washing up, that kind of thing. I've got 2 jugs. I'm going to try and see in a minute how much you get out of each, the blue and the white. But I am a bit clumsy, so wish me luck. Amazon stop. In 1 minute we have got, let me get these out for you, hang on. We've got best part of a pint. If I hadn't messed it up and knocked it out a couple of times, in a minute you've got about a pint of each, so pretty quick really. One thing to note, sometimes there is an off dribble out of the out pipes for the drinking water and the tap water, so just be aware you might get the off dribble like you just saw there. Nothing too much to worry about. This is the water that's come out of the grey waste tank, and I think it's cloudy because we also tend to put some bicarb down the sink to help with the odour, but it is really full, as you can see, and it's not exactly clean. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and find some more water to add in there, so I'm going to just take a little bit out first, because otherwise I'm going to have a right old mess. In it goes. I think we can safely say that this is dirty. Okay, so it's just done this funny spurty thing, which I think finished the first 45-minute cycle. So I'm going to switch it back on now, and it should only take about 45 seconds for the blue pipe to flush through, and then it'll start giving me the washing up water and then the fresh drinking water from the other pipe. So let's watch it and see if it does that. Start. Moment of truth. Okay, we are also still on the charge, the original charge. See, I'm quite clumsy. This is why I didn't do this in the motorhome. And there we go. That is pretty impressive, I'm not going to lie. Just to prove that this is that water, you can see in the same shot my two pipes. There we go, get them all in the same shot. So that literally is that disgusting water that's coming out here. The smell is making me feel quite sick. Whoa. So let's try and fill up some washing up water. Squirt that on my face. Okay, he's not that clear to be fair, but the drinking water one, pretty impressive. So let's get that in the glass. There we go. Okay. I can't believe how clear that drinking water is. I'm not sure I'd like to wash up in the water in the jug, but that drinking water looks amazing. I'm going to make Ricky test it. Look at that! I feel like a mad scientist. I'm going to call it a day because I'm just about full. But the proof will be in the testing. So this is my glass of water that has come out of this bowl. That is impressive. From this to this. I'm going to take a quick sip. I'm going to smell it first. Smells clean. Doesn't taste like plain water. And I'm not tasting that, okay? Before you ask, I'm not tasting that. This is the water. Give it a whip, give it a swirl.
What, the waste had leaves in it?
No, the waste didn't have leaves in it. So that's out of the bird bath.
Right.
I wanted to give a true test. So that's the wastewater.
It does smell quite a bit.
It does smell quite pungent, doesn't it? I'm not going to lie. So C is from the machine. I'll turn that off now. Whoop. There we go. Short press to finish. So tap water. Oops. It's going to be my middle one. B. Switch that off. And then jug filled with water. It's going to be my A. Can I borrow you?
Really? No.
I've bought you some refreshing drinks. As Ricky was otherwise engaged, I thought I'd tidy everything up and wait for some more test subjects to arrive later. Oh, there we go. That's the technique. So you push the little ring on the outside and that releases it for you. Right, family, I have you gathered here quickly before we have dinner, and I'm just wanting you to do a quick taste test. So, Christy, you go first. Okay, so one of them is filtered water, one of them is tap water, one of them is filtered jug water. So you've got to tell me which one you like best.
Don't give your answers. Okay.
Okay, Dominic?
Controversial, go the other way.
Yeah.
Mixing it up. Locked in your answers in your head? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Right, Ricky, finally you.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Have you locked in your answers?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get the answers then, because I've just left them over here. Hang on.
A and B are very close.
They're very similar.
I think A is the best.
A's.
C is the worst.
I think B is the best, C is the worst.
What did you prefer, Dom?
C, but A and B were very similar.
Okay, well, the answers are A. Whose favourite was A again? I can't remember. That's the filter jug.
Oh no, I like
Yeah,
the...
that's what I thought it was.
really?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like the...
Okay, so
I like the...
B.
Yeah.
What do you think B is?
I think it's tap water.
No, I think it's the purified one.
Dominic's right. B's tap
Really?
water. Yeah, and C is the purified
Yeah.
water.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah, so Dom, that was your favourite?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So that shows, doesn't it, that everyone's got individual
Funny
taste.
that we had literally everyone like a different...
Yeah, you all had
favourite
different tastes. So
one.
that's
Why is tap water my favourite? That's so funny.
Yeah.
okay. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
You may eat.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers, Charles.